What's up? What's up? What's up? Gotta keep going. And, elevating and maturing on your walk and journey. It's all about evolving, right? And, you're going to have suckers, right? It's going to come around you and whatnot. And, pour out their witchcraft on you. It's really these satanic agents, right? That's what they call satanic agents. And it's going to be a lot of that when you're out here handling your business. And that's just in Babylon, right? So you're going to have all that going on when you're out here doing the work and, just being more ambitious in your flow, right? So the thing is that they always talking, right? Satanic agents, right? They're always chatting, they're always talking, and they do what they do, right? But the thing is that this is what the game stalkers come into play and these monitoring spirits come into play, right? So notice that they always watch the righteous, right? They always watch us, they always monitor us, everything we do, they always want to be there, right? The thing is that we're like entertainment to them, right? So whatever we're, we're upgrading, right? Doing what we got to do, they're always going to be there, right? So this is why chosen ones, right, barely have any friends, right? People who try to use us and see what they can get from us, and that's it, man. And we can't be around none of that, right? We don't want to be around that influence, around these, monitoring spirits, and just watching us for the sake of, their entertainment and for joy and whatnot, right? And it's pretty pathetic, right, when you look at it like that, right? Because these people, right, need help, right? And the thing is that you can't help everybody, right? That's another thing, you can't help everybody because most people just look for somebody they can latch on to try to see what type of benefits, right, or whatnot. The thing is that you gotta put in the work, right? So when you're putting in the work and you're being steady and about your father's business and do what you gotta do, right? Worshiping the Most High, right? And do what you gotta do. You'll move and according to what you're supposed to be doing, right? So that's pretty much how it is and what you should be doing, right? So we don't pay, Satan's children no mind, right? They envy, right? Satan's children is always going to be with envy, jealousy, and strife, right? Look out for those traits, right? For Satan's children, envy, jealousy, and strife, right? So you're going to see a lot of that with Satan's children, and that's all they have, right? So especially in these cities, right? In these urban communities, in these areas, you're going to meet a lot of that, right? So this is why we say to ourselves, we do our own thing. Everybody take care and shalom.